It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. And it's all up next.
Fun times in Cleveland ahead as we join you by the Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
To get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And after 2 consecutive seasons where he played in just 12 games combined, they're hoping that this is a year where Watson finally shows that he was worthy of that massive contract he received back in 2022. Not that long ago, we were talking about him as one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And if he gets back on track, this team can make some serious noise as the year unfolds.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And some room to maneuver. That one 28 yards on the ground. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Off of play action, it's Watson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Moore, the man in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop. 2nd and 7. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. The Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
And he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, where he finished as a runner-up in the MVP chase after throwing for over 4,500 yards, 36 touchdowns, and less than 10 interceptions for the first time in a few years. An integral part of the Cowboys' run to the playoffs. He's hoping to take it a step further here in 2024.
Fights off the defender. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now Prescott. And got his man complete. And finally marked down at the 23. 39 yards there, a big one.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Prescott. He's into the secondary. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, I tell you, Ezekiel Elliott, he is just built like a bowling ball, and he powered his way into the end zone there.
I love that description of him, because when you think about Zeke, you think about lower body strength and those legs churning and creating extra yardage.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
Yeah, it's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Watson. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Here's Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Holding offense.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Again to Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they come up now, second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for third down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. They kept it in the air on fourth, Charles. They ran on first and second down, tried it through the air on third and fourth, couldn't come away with anything on fourth and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is really condensed. Everything is squeezed tight. So as a defender, you can actually take more chances here because they won't have as much time to throw the football, and a receiver really can't run past you. If they do, they run out the back of the end zone. Nice job by the D, shutting them down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Watson off play action. It's caught. Cooper. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. That's good for 28 yards. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Watson now to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Back to throw, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. Touchdown! Elijah Moore. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, but that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit. It makes them a little bit less confident.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Running with Elliott. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Here's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Down the left sideline. And finally down at the 36-yard line. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Watson. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Holding. Offense.
And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now it's Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Watson looks to throw again. Right back to Njoku. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. Hopkins' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got it at the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Steps away. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And this is gone. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Prescott now out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
To throw is Watson. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Out of the gun, Watson. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, 26 yards. And the Browns have retaken a third-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. To throw is Prescott. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's down inside the 15. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Prescott. Tolbert hauls in the out route. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing. Prescott. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Elliott will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. For the lead, here's third and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. 26.
Prescott to throw it. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Hey, 47. There we go, kill. 26.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And now the Browns coming out on the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Here's Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead. And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. It's complete, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid. And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go, 47, 26.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Here's second and a yard.
Now Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
On third down, Elliott.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Here's first down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Again from the 15, second and 10.
Now Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This is caught.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down by 4. A little over 30 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on first and 10. To throw, Watson. Into the hands of Cooper. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Watson to throw.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.